Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite, ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your soul just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Kara's never knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the practice hole.
Hey y'all, what's up? Hey Green Eye Devil, hey Rosa, hey Michelle. Good to see everybody. How is Lisa Littlefeet doing today? Good to see all of you guys. What's up? What's up? We've got a few people booked already for mini readings. Let me go ahead and put that up on the screen. There we go. Hey CJ. Hey Laura, how you doing? Good to see everybody. What's up? What's up? Let's clear some energy. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. Let's do the sound bowl thing like we do. Let's do our thing. Hang on. All right. Hey, our little, how you doing? Good to see everybody. What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. I think I'm going to use this deck. I think that's what I want to do. Hey, Geraldine. How you doing? Good to see everybody. You guys ready? You guys ready to get started? We're doing $25 mini reading blitz. Just $25 for one question with clarifiers. That's it. So simple. If you are a Patreon member, your discount code is over posted on Patreon if you're a subscribing paid member of Patreon. Hey, Kitchen Witch, how are you? Good to see you, little flower. What's up? Good to see everybody. Kathleen, how you doing? What's up, you guys? All right, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Let's get it going on. Here we go. Source, Spirit, Universe, Divine Guides, give us information for everyone, for their highest good, for their greater good, so that good life path decisions can be made in alignment with consciousness of the divine. As it is spoken, so it is. All right. Locked, cocked, and ready to rock. I love it. Love it. Love, love, love it. All right. Daisy is up first. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let me timestamp for Miss Daisy, because we are timestamping still. All right, let's see what's up, Miss Daisy. So Daisy asks, did my old coworker Jack, Daisy is a Pisces, did my old coworker Jack ever have the same romantic feelings for me as I did for him when we worked together? So let's find out if Jack ever had feelings toward Daisy. The Pisces, give me Jack toward Daisy at any moment in time. Was there emotion? And if so, tell me about that. Let's see what we've got. Tell me about that. Was there emotion? Was there emotion from Jack toward Daisy? Was there ever any interest romantically from Jack toward Daisy? Was there ever any romantic interest from Jack toward Daisy? Was there ever any romantic interest from Jack toward Daisy back when they worked together? Was there ever any romantic interest? Was there ever any romantic interest? Was there ever any romantic interest? I don't think so. I don't think there was. I don't think there was. I think that what you didn't know about this person is that they were actually getting over a breakup that they didn't talk about a lot. All right. I get that they didn't have, I get that this person at the time, I don't really think it was anything to, I don't think this is a reflection on you at all, Daisy. What I think is this person, Jack, I feel like he was hung up on a past person and hurting and kind of bitter about women in general. But I don't think he talked about that a lot. I don't think he talked about that a lot, Daisy. So I don't think it's a reflection on you. I think it's more about, just the timing of what he was going through himself. It's kind of like he's just like, fuck love. Yeah, just fuck love. Yeah, he was still in love with an ex. May have even still been dealing with an ex at that time, possibly. All right, but definitely hung up on an ex. So that's what I think, my love. That's what I think, Miss Daisy. I hope that gave you some clarity at least. All right. And thank you, Daisy, as always. Thank you, thank you. All right, Laura, you are up next. Oh, I didn't update the list. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a minute. Let me update the list. Give me 1 second. Oh, I did. I did. Okay. Duh. Thank you, Daisy. All right, let's go to Miss Laura. Laura G in the house. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. All right, tell me who is in Laura's energy that sees a future with her. Is there someone in Laura's energy? Is there someone in Laura's energy that sees a future with her? Is there someone in Laura's energy that sees a future with her? Is there someone around Laura? Is there someone around Laura energetically that sees a future with her? Green-eyed devil. Is there someone around Laura right now that sees a future with her? Is there someone around Laura right now that sees a future with her? Not in the current energies, Laura. Not in the current energies. I do see some time wasters. I absolutely do. So, yeah, I've got the Empress in the reverse, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, you got some time waster energy here. Let's see if there's anything in the future. What do you see in the future? Is there anything coming up fairly soon for Laura? Is there anything coming up fairly soon for Laura? 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 Is there anything coming up fairly soon for Miss Laura? hell? What the hell? What the helly? There's people. Why is this telling me there's somebody here that you got to cut ties with, or that you're trying to skip a step? You may be trying to skip a step. What's she trying to skip? What's she trying to skip? Laura, you don't want to hear this. You need to do some energy work, my love. That's why the devil card is here in the reverse. The hanging man is here in the reverse. The moon is in the reverse. The page of wands is in reverse. The queen of cups is in reverse. There's people around you, two of wands, but there's nothing that's substantive, okay? Yeah, we got to delve into that subconscious shadow shit. That's what's up. I don't know what's going on with that, Laura, but the cards are literally, yeah, four of wands in reverse. Ooh, okay. Okay. But that's what's up. That's what's up. There's some energy work here. I don't know what it is. I don't know, man. Might just be time to sit with yourself for a little bit and do some deep dive and see if you can identify some things that are unhealed. What can you please give me some hints for Laura G of what she needs to know? Can you please give me some hints? Can you give me some guidance, or get her a starting point on doing some inner work? Can you give me a starting point real quick? Can we get a starting point for Laura, please? Can we get a starting point for Laura? Can we get a starting point for Laura? Breaking patterns? You got to take a different tack, period. You got to take a different tack. It's telling me to tell you to step away from romance for a bit. You may be exhausted from just bullshit, okay? Just a little bit jaded. But yeah, I think you've got to be in an entirely different energetic vibration. I feel like there are some patterns here. You may be on this hamster wheel of zinger after zinger after zinger. And it's time to take a step back and see if you can figure out what the commonality. Okay, for example, are they avoidant? Are they ghosting you? I mean, just try to figure out what they're doing and what that's trying to show you. And sometimes, you know, that's going to set you right. That's going to set you right. Your intuition is going to talk to you, but you got to spend some time, sit with yourself, get out in nature and do some meditating or journaling. That's good, especially for Geminis, right? And try to dig deep and figure out what it is that this is trying to show you. It could be some fears, it could be, I mean, sometimes, Laura, we spiral back to things, abandonment wounds, fears, all of that. We can spiral back to things that we've already addressed and heal them deeper, especially, when it's wounds related to Chiron. That's something we'll always revisit and heal and work on. So just, that's what I would say. But there's some repeating patterns here. Nine of Wands came out in the reverse. You're looking for the right thing in the wrong place. Or it's not that you're wrong for wanting love, but it's how you're going about it. Right? And I think you're blocking yourself with the Two of Swords here. I don't think you see this yet, the blindfold and the Two of Swords, because I think there is something subconscious about that's going on. All right? That's what I feel. That's what I think. I hope that helps you, love bug. All right. Emma, I got your order. We'll add you to the list here in just a second. Oh, Diana, I got you too. All right, let's update the list real quick. Esmeralda, Emma, Diana. Okay. You're welcome, love bug. You're welcome. I hope that helps you. There we go. Okay. Gloria. Oh, Michelle, I got you. Hey, Emma, how you been? Let me go ahead and put Michelle on the list before I read for Gloria. You did. Wow, Laura. You know, maybe, I think you're a June Gemini, if I recall. I can't remember. But maybe, just take from now to your birthday and pour into yourself. And maybe by your birthday, you might feel a little bit more, I don't know, ready to roll. Try it and see. Try it and see. All right. Gloria is up next. Here we go. Oh, Lisa. Lisa, you are after Diana. I'll update in a minute. All right, this is Gloria. Gloria says, let me timestamp for Gloria real quick. Okay, so Gloria says, Gloria is a Scorpio. Scorpio, long-time watcher, first time asking a question. I'm honored. I'm feeling bullied at work and left out from someone who recently wanted to elevate me. What led them to turn on me like this? Oh my God. All right, Gloria, let's see what we can find out. What happened that made this person turn on Gloria, the Scorpio? That hurts me for you, by the way, Gloria. I've had that happen in the workplace a lot, and it sucks ass. That's one of my recurring wounds in my birth chart, so I get it. Tell me what happened in the workplace with this person turning on Gloria. What happened? What happened here? No, we don't do super chats. They have to be either through Cash App or PayPal, Ayesha. All right, what happened with the Gloria's, this person at work that turned on Gloria? Hey, Greeny Joey, how you doing? Let's see. Who is this hater? Okay, my thing is this, Gloria. I feel like, and Gloria, I don't know, are you here, Gloria, to where I can ask you questions? I don't know if you're here and you're listening, but this person is definitely just, I feel like salty jealous, okay? Most assuredly. But I also feel like you had mentioned, Gloria, that this person was trying to elevate you. And I'm wondering if this company, there she is. Hey, beautiful. All right. Is this person that turned on you, someone responsible for decision making about elevating you? I want to know. That's going to be very relevant to this question, because I feel like that where you work does, I think there is somebody in charge that is sitting there looking at money going, we can't afford this, or we need to hold back on spending money, or we don't need to, pay any more right now. I'm picking up two things. I'm picking up a salty, jealous person who literally is trying to railroad you. But I also feel like this company, if this is a person that's in charge, I think they have been told, we don't have the money. I think that's what's up. He's in that position, but he's a temp. And maybe maybe he was told that. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more on this for you, Gloria. Let's see. Let me get a little bit more. Um, they found something out. The company is not in a position to do anything for you. So there's a twofold thing here. This person, teams have been getting cut. That's accurate about the company. This person was told to shut this down. This person was told to shut this down with you. I think it's more that than it is hatred or jealousy. I'm going to be real with you. The company does not want to lose you. I will say that as well, Gloria. The company does not want to lose you. But at the same time, yeah, they want to keep you there. They're happy with your work, believe it or not. I know you feel alone, and I will say this, be careful who you trust there in general. Stay to yourself. All right. Don't tell anybody anything you wouldn't put on a billboard. That's that kind of environment. All right. But I think the company wants to hold on to you. But at the same time, this person was told to shut it down now. Chariot in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. We don't have the money. Four of Pentacles in the upright. We're holding on to our cash, right? Uh, and I don't think that I think that this person that was dealing with you wasn't aware that the company was not in a position to do anything for you financially. And I think they were told that. I think they may have gone to bat for you and they were told da da da. So I don't know if this person really turned on you per se. I'm not sure this person is altogether trustworthy. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm picking up, Miss Gloria. I hope that helps. This is primarily the reason this decision was made was around finances, though. That's what I got. That's what I got, my love. I hope that helps you. Yeah, there's no such things as friends at work. I agree, Greenie Joey. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. Sadly. All right. Let me update the list. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Let's see. After Lisa, we have Marshan. So let me go ahead and update that real quick. Hey, M. Stanley. Oh, that must be you. Yep, I got you. That's you. I see. I got you. All right, so let's update the list real quick on the screen. So after Michelle is Lisa and then Marshan. Pretty name. I like that. Wow, CJ. You know, I believe it. All right. We're on Kathleen next. Kathleen says, next in love, she is a Leo. Next in love, hopefully new. Let's see. Tell me what's next in love for Kathleen, the Leo. Hey, Colleen. Tell me what's next in love for Kathleen, the Leo. Hang on one second. Tell me what's next in love for Kathleen, the Leo. Tell me what's next in love for Kathleen, the Leo. Kathleen, the Leo, give me next in love. What can she expect going forward in love? You can be nosy, Colleen. What's next in love for Kathleen, the Leo? Kathleen, there may be a blockage here. There may be a bit of a blockage. I think if I had to guess with the cards that I'm looking at, I think that you've got to take a step back and look at a big picture in your love life and your approach. You're going to have to take a different approach. Right now, I think you're very focused on love. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you may even have some fears around being alone or feeling, wondering, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel as though that you've got to break through that pattern. Energetically, when we are overly focused on love and possibly have deep-seated fears of being alone or sort of thing, that can definitely be something that actually pushes potentials away. All right, energetically. And a lot of times we're unaware of this. This all usually is happening at the subconscious level. Okay. So I feel like the cure for this is to start pouring into yourself, because when you pull energy when you're pushing energy out and focused on trying to find love, you're literally pushing energy away. But if you pull your energy and your focus back to yourself, your dreams, your goals, your hobbies, having fun with friends, volunteer work, taking a class, whatever it is that makes your heart go pitter patter, then you're pouring into yourself. And certainly energy work, certainly shadow work around these fears is very, very important. You can't just not fear. You've got to address that through shadow work, right? And there is a way to transmute that energy and actually make it work for your benefit, all right? Nonetheless, that is actually going to draw energy to you and make you more magnetic. All right. The goal here is to be single and so very happy with your current life that it's going to take somebody amazing to make you even consider changing your relationship status. Right. So that's what I got. That's what I got. Well, time is really not it. My thing is this: what have you done in that 8 years on energy work? Okay, been single 8 years and finally decided to date again. And I get it; that's a long time, but it takes more than time to heal from past wounds. It takes rolling up your sleeves and doing shadow work, and most people don't understand that. But I literally have. I mean, that I don't see anybody coming towards you at all because I think you're overly focused on it. The cards are literally telling you why. You can absolutely break this pattern. All right. You can absolutely break this pattern. And what I'm here to do is to try to hopefully give you the tools and the hints to get started changing that energy. You can absolutely change that energy. All right. Yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. That's what I got. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Kathleen. All right. Good. I don't know, Kathleen. I can pull with different cards and see if I get something different from a different deck. But my deck was pretty. There was just it was pretty straightforward. But we'll see. Tell me what Kathleen needs to know about love for the future. Tell me what Kathleen needs to know about love for the future. Tell me what Kathleen needs to know about love for the future. Tell me what Kathleen has coming up in love for the future. Kathleen the Leo. Kathleen the Leo. Kathleen the Leo. Tell me about future love for Kathleen. Tell me about future love for Kathleen. Tell me about future love for Kathleen. Empress in reverse. You've got self-esteem issues. It could be it could be around your looks or just in general. Eight of Swords, you got fears. Page of Cups. I think people will come towards you, just like I said, but you got to work on your how you value yourself. Okay? There's still some intense shadow work needing to be done. I get that you might have been working on yourself, but have you been doing shadow work? Right? That's some pretty deep-seated stuff. If you've been doing daily affirmations, you've kind of just been wasting your time. And I'm not saying daily affirmations are not helpful, but they're not going to help until we face our deep, darkest parts of ourselves. And that's what's done through shadow work. And that's the game changer. And that's what I'm literally seeing needs to happen. That's what this death card is here for. That's the transformative energy. But I have this, and um, that's what's up. That's what's up. It's not. She says, Kathleen, heal yourself. It's not a bad thing to work on the things that intimidate or scare you. It's not that it's not a bad thing. It's absolutely necessary if you want to change your life. It is the thing that will change your life. All right. You're welcome. All right. Let's go to Esmeralda. So Esmeralda is, she says, "Hi, Auntie, it's me again. I'm a Cancer. Recently, my ex Scorpio came back apologizing after 8 months of no contact. Meanwhile, I'm talking to an Aquarius that I like. I feel confused now because I really loved the Scorpio, but he left me without fighting for us. Now he says he loves me and can't forget me. Please give advice." Okay, Esmeralda. I'm not going to give, I will give you some advice, but I'm going to pull cards on both people for you. I'm going to first look at the Scorpio, and then I'm going to look at the Aquarius, and then we'll go from there. Give me the energies of this Scorpio long term between and how he will be toward Esmeralda. Give me the energies of this Scorpio Give me the energies of this Scorpio long term. How will this go if she gives the Scorpio an opportunity? How will this go if she gives the Scorpio an opportunity? Colleen, you're funny. Tell me how this would go, Scorpio, toward Esmeralda. So the Lover's card, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. It would start off with a bang, very passionate. And yet, I get a repeating pattern here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Death card. It would not last. It would not last. And there's a reason for that. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. And the reason for that, people can change, but they don't often change because it takes deep inner work to facilitate changed behavior. And I don't see the Scorpio doing that. Is there a lot of passion and a lot of love here? Yes, but this is one of those instances where love is not enough. Okay. Whatever this Scorpio did before, he will absolutely do again. And the difference this time with the Seven of Swords here in reverse is you'll be kicking yourself in the butt because you'll be like, God, I should have known. I should have known he was going to do this shit. Get it before he'll do it again. He's absolutely mirroring something back to you, though. That's why you're connected to him. That's why you have this deep connection with him with the Lover's card in the upright. So it may be that you don't need to fool with this Aquarius either, because this Aquarius may do the same thing the Scorpio did. In fact, I'd be shocked if that didn't happen, but we will see. We will see. Let's see. Give me the energies around the Aquarius toward Esmeralda. Give me the energies around the Aquarius toward Esmeralda, please. Give me the energies around the Aquarius toward Esmeralda. Give me the energies of the Aquarius toward Esmeralda. Give me the energies of this Aquarius toward Esmeralda. Yeah, Empress in the reverse. This is not going to go anywhere. This looks like a roller coaster between you and the Aquarius. It looks like it goes stagnant, then it picks up, then it goes stagnant again. So it looks very up and down, very unstable in general. So what you have here is two different people and the same experience. And you got to look at yourself as being the only common denominator. Does this mean you're a bad person? Of course not. No, it does not. It just means energetically, you've got something where you're subconsciously connecting to people who are not steadfast and steady and stable for you. And you can absolutely work on that by doing some shadow work. Okay. So that's what I got. That's what I got, Esmeralda. But so, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like the energies of either one of them. And I quite honestly think if you go out and try to find somebody new, you're going to connect to the same type of thing. That's usually how that works. All right. Let's see what's up. All right. Oh, Emma is next. Let me go to Emma. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on a minute. Emma, Diana, Michelle. Okay. All right. I see what I did. All right. Next up is Emma. All right. Here we go. Emma is a Capricorn. Mike is a Gemini. I felt his energy recently and ringing in my ears. Does he think of me? Will his ego lessen? Will he reach out to me? Let's see what we can find out about Mike the Gemini toward you, Emma. Let's see what we got. Tell me about Mike the Gemini toward Emma the Capricorn. Tell me about Mike the Gemini toward Emma the Capricorn. What's going on with Mike right now toward Emma? What's going on right now with Mike toward Emma? Mike the Gemini. Mike the Gemini toward Emma the Capricorn. Mike the Gemini. Hold on. God. Mike the Gemini toward Emma the Capricorn. God. This is crazy. It's crazy, Emma. That's your hint. That's your hint. Maria, I got you. I'll add you to the list in a minute. Oh, I see it. Okay. Tell me, give me more on the Lover's card. Give me more on the Lover's card because I think I know what that is. I think that's telling me two things. I see one of them, but I think there's more to that. So tell me the rest of the story on the Lover's card if what I'm thinking is true. Give me just a minute, Emma. Colleen, love your face. Okay. Here's the thing. The short answer is yes, he is thinking about you. It's always good to double check that because we can feel people in our energy for a number of reasons, okay? But he's definitely thinking about you. Gemini all over the place. First card out was the Lover's card, and that is Gemini energy. You probably know that, Emma. Nonetheless, the second card out, the King of Cups. Loves your face. I was not expecting this from Mr. Gemini. I have to tell you that, Emma, but okay. Nonetheless, the third card out, keeping tabs on you, watching your social media, trying to figure out what's going on with you. You are not crazy at all. You are absolutely right. He's here. He's fixated on you. He is fixated on you. Seven of Cups in reverse, Temperance card, but the Empress in the reverse. Now, I ask if he's going to reach out to you. He's afraid to. Uh, I think Mr. Gemini may be a bit of an avoidant. Tower reversed, Devil reversed. All right. So I don't see Mr. Gemini reaching out to you. However, I think he may be going through some stuff with the ego. I don't see him reaching out to you. I think he's afraid to, but he is damn sure watching you. He tells himself all the reasons why it's a bad idea to reach out to you. I can tell you that. But Mr. Gemini thinks about you a lot. A lot. Yeah. He's holding back. He's holding back. Strength card, 4 of Wands in reverse. There's been some improvement on the ego department, but overall, he's still in his ego. Yeah, I still see it. That's a big issue here is pride and ego, I feel, because the strength card came out. I see a little bit of work being done on the ego, but not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. He's still got to, yeah. He's still being a douchewad. Now, I will tell you this, for what it's worth, he's hurting. He's in pain. But it sounds to me like he caused it. So it's hard for me to have any sympathy for him. Yeah, he doesn't want to admit he's wrong or he made a mistake. That's what's up. And I will tell you something else that I'm seeing here. If at any point in time he has dealt with anybody else, and I don't know, that could be either way with the cards that I'm seeing, Emma, but if at any point in time he has dealt with anybody else, guess who he was focused on? You. You, my love. You. So, I hope that helps you, Emma, love. But I don't see him reaching out. I see him being too much pride, too much ego, right? I hate that. I hate that. But I will say this, Emma. And look, Emma, okay, I have read for you off and on. You know this, right? Um, you have a beautiful spirit about you, all right? You have a beautiful energy. And you deserve, I know it's hard because I know you got emotion for him. But hopefully you know this, and hopefully this will sink into you. But you deserve somebody that is equally loving, okay? Just as loving as you are. So that's what's up. Hey, Miss Diana. How you doing? But you're not crazy. He is very focused on you, like fixated. Fixated. Isn't that crazy? Scotty too hottie. I I'm doing good. Thank you, Emma. I'm doing good, Diana. I hope you're doing good. All right, let me pull Diana's question up. 1 second. Here we go, Miss Diana. Oh, Diana is a Leo. What energy is surrounding me this summer? Okay, so let me ask you this, Diana. Do you mean in general or for love? Tell me which so I can, tailor it accordingly. Because I want to make sure I get it right for you, Diana. I feel that, Emma. In general, okay. All right. Let's see what we can find out from Miss Diana, the Leo. Feisty, fiery feline. Feisty, fiery feline. Diana, I have to get myself psyched up into Leo energy. Hey, Jesse. All right. Feisty, fiery feline. Tell me about Diana's summer. What do we like? What do we look like for Diana for the summer? What does Diana's summer look like? Diana the Leo. What does Diana the Leo look like this summer? How does things look for Diana the Leo? How do things look for Diana the Leo? How do things look for Diana the Leo? Don't make any hasty decisions. We'll find out more about what that is. You're a Gemini moon. That's why you like me. I like Leos. I typically vibe with Leos too. So yeah. And Saggy rising. Of course we vibe. Of course me and you vibe, Diana. Yeah, great. That's a great big three. I like those placements. Don't make any hasty decisions, Diana. I'm picking that up as an advice. I'm going to find out why, but I'm going to see what else comes out for you for the summer. Temperance. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, listen, here's why. You may be in a position where somebody is trying to rush you to make some sort of a decision. I think this is about love. This is about romance, okay? It could be somebody from your past. I kind of think there's a possibility that this is somebody that you've known. Yeah, and let me tell you, what I'm getting here, Diana, is to be careful from this person because I think this person is sneaky and a liar and cannot be trusted. I've got every kind of a card in the world, right? And what I absolutely feel like is this person cannot be trusted. And what I get is this person trying to push you in a decision. And you, if you make that decision going into it with this person, you almost immediately regretting it and going, God, I should have known. I should have known I can't trust this hoe. I couldn't trust him before. I can't trust him now. That's what I think. I think whoever this is, you've got history with this person. All right, I'm going to see what else comes out for you for the summer, but that came out as some big advice for you, Diana. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Diana for the summer? Focus on your healing. Stepping into your power with the Temperance card and the upright, that's Saggy rising. So standing in that Sagittarian energy of optimism, growth, expansion. That's the Jupiter energy there with the Sag. Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, here's what I got. Diana, something is in your hands to manifest, but you've got to manifest it. And let me tell you what I'm seeing here. The magician is here in the upright. You have the power to manifest new love. I think, you know what I think, Diana? Can I talk to you, love bug? Just me and you? I think you're afraid. I think you're afraid of putting yourself out there and emotional vulnerability. Um, especially with your placements, Gemini Sag especially, you're fine to be alone. You're fine to be alone. And that's good, but it can also lend itself to, you know what? I'm safe alone. I'm safe alone. And I don't know if I'd be safe if I put myself out there. Right? So I think, because I've got a tower reverse, that's a little bit avoidant. Now, that's not the end of the world. It's fixable. It's fixable for sure. But I think that you might, between now and summer, because it's not summer yet, okay? I think what this is telling you is this. If you will focus on digging into that, trust issues, fears, okay, of disaster, right? I think if you'll delve into that a little bit over the next weeks and months, I think you can absolutely manifest something new this summer. I literally see it. The Ace of Cups is here, but it's in reverse. That means it's at a delay. The reason why was the Tower in reverse. Okay. So do I feel like you can manifest love? Yes. I think you're afraid right now. I think you'll absolutely attract people. Hell, heartbreak in January, and that's fair. I would say this: delve into some shadow work over the next few months. Okay. The cards are literally saying with this magician card, you are more powerful than you know. But you got to transmute all that pain into the power. Okay. Healing has got to be an immediate focus with the Temperance card coming out already. So yeah, there's some fears to overcome, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Do I think you need to be off the market for the next 3 years? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think with the cards that I see, I mean, this does not look like, oh my God, this is a disaster. You just need to get off the market for the next 3 years. This is not like that. This is like there's a couple of things that you need to tweak in your energy work, and you should be in a lot better shape. Okay. So take the next few months, and do some shadow work, get into it, and tweak those things. I'm picking up trust issues, and I'm picking up fears of a repeat disaster. That's what I'm picking up. And, and I actually did a video about fear over on Patreon not too long ago. You might want to check that out. I don't know, Diana, if you're on Patreon or not, but if not, you might want to do that. But and I got a lot of videos about shadow work over there. But I hope that helps you. And that's what I see here. You're a beautiful woman. You will absolutely turn heads. Does that surprise me? No, not being a Leo. No, Leos are hot. They just are. You got some good placements. And, the thing about it is not only are you attractive with those placements, I guarantee you that you have very, you're a lot of fun to be around. So all you got to do is just fix the inside and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. You'll be rocking. Hope that helps you, Diana. There you go. There you go. That's right. That's what I got. I do see those exes trying to come around, though, Diana. I do see those exes trying to come around, but I think you're on that. I think you're on that. From what you said, I think you already know, but the cards are just confirming what you're saying. Yeah, you know, don't do that. And they're going to, one or both of those exes is going to be pushy about trying to push you back, you know, they're tenacious or determined or, you know, annoying, like an annoying gnat, right? But I hope that helps you, Diana, and thank you so much. You feel it. All right, so next up is Michelle. Where's Michelle? There she is. You had dreams about, Lord, bless your heart. You're welcome. And thank you, Michelle, for booking with me. I'm excited to read for you. So, Michelle is a Sagittarius. I want to date again and fall in love. Lost my husband 18 years ago, wondering if I will meet another wonderful man. Can you also tell me about him too? Let's see what we've got for you. Let's see what Michelle, the Saggy, needs to know about romance. Lizzie, what's up? Diana, I actually thought that and I didn't want to say it. All right, tell me about Michelle, romance in the future. Tell me about Michelle, the Sagittarius, romance in the future. Tell me about Michelle, the Sagittarius, future romance. Tell me about Michelle, the Sagittarius, future romance. Tell me about Michelle, the Sagittarius, romance, future. Tell me about Michelle, romance, future. Tell me about Michelle. So one thing you're going to be tempted to do is compare them to your um, spouse that you lost. You're going to have to try to work through that a little bit. That's what I see here. That was the first card that came out. Start from scratch. Don't have any preconceived notions about what you're looking for, and you want them to be like him, right? It is the Gemini. So I swear, Diana. So you did pick up some advice, Michelle. Let's see if there's anything else. Tell me if there's anything else about Michelle's future in romance. Okay, so first of all, I am getting this. I think you may actually, believe it or not, you may have in the past had some fears about putting yourself out there. That may be why you waited so long. I absolutely do see you in another long-term relationship that is lasting, but I don't think that's the first person that you will meet. All right. I see a lot of people that come along in your energy that you're going to have to be like, no, 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 because, and what this is telling me is you'll have your standards and don't feel like you got to settle. Okay. If somebody is giving off bad vibes for one reason or another, you can absolutely pass on them because you do have a good one coming. All right. So don't be afraid to pass on the people who are douche canoes. All right. You will be in love again. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups. I've got it. All right. So you will have a wonderful long term person. All right. But I feel like you may have to, you may meet, you're going to have to be patient. It's going to require patience to get yourself out there. All right. Um, but yeah, things are going to turn around for you. Things are absolutely going to turn, but you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to remain faithful and keep your faith in yourself, and stay strong and steady on what you're looking for. But yeah, I absolutely do feel that way. Um, yeah, there's a lot of people. I think another thing that you're getting here is this. It's time to get out and about in general, Michelle, and be more social. I think organically you may meet someone if you're out and about with friends, okay? Maybe get into some volunteer work, maybe enroll in martial arts or a painting class or a pottery class or some sort of continuing education class, something that interests you. Um I don't know about timelines. I don't know about timelines because tarot cannot do time. But I feel like that getting yourself out there and being more social is going to be very beneficial for you in potentially meeting someone. All right. But I absolutely do feel like you will meet someone. I'll be honest with Michelle. I think there's quite a few people that you're going to run across that you're going to be like, no, 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 no. So I don't know that it's this year. I'm not confident that it's this year. If I mean, I'm not, there's no way to know for sure with tarot, but I don't see it happening soon. Okay. I don't see it happening soon. So that's what I think. That's what I think. And I hope that that gave you some clarity at least. All right. Well, thank you, Kat. All right. Let's see what's this is Kitchen Witch, by the way. Lisa is Kitchen Witch, right? Let's see. Taurus Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Moon. Wow. That's a lot of fixed energy, Kitchen Witch. Um, well, I moved to a new place to live that I really like. Let's see what the energies look like around you moving. Let's see, Lisa. What are the energies like around Lisa moving into a new place? Tell me about the energies for Lisa, the Taurus Leo moving into a new place. What are the energies for Lisa moving into a new place? What are the energies for Lisa moving into a new place? What does she need to know? What can she expect on that department? what I'm getting is that there are some financial constraints. King of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So I think that you've got to get yourself in a more stable financial situation. I think that's going to slow things down. I think that this is doable, but I don't think it's there right now. The reason I think it's doable is because the Nine of Pentacles is here. So I do feel like you can, but I think that you've got to maybe, with the Devil card in the reverse and such, I think you may have to look at your spending, and I think you also may have to look at your income and maybe even look at a side hustle, or maybe there may be something different that you can do that's going to pay better. Give me more on the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Moon reverse, Page of Swords. Okay. This is telling me there's a way to make more money here. I don't know if this is an additional income stream or a different job with the Lover's card here. But the Page of Swords is here. That's about possibly even learning a new skill, but it also can be just keep your eyes open for opportunities. All right. There is an opportunity, I feel like, that is going to present itself, that is going to give you some options. Maybe an additional income stream if you're self-employed, especially. But I almost get like you may have some sort of side hustle. But like if you're like me and you're self-employed, there's like other untapped areas that you have not that will open themselves up to you, or maybe you need to be on the lookout for, that are going to come through. All right. I absolutely feel like that. That's going to help get you to where you need to be so that you can avoid a crash. Okay. That's what I get. That's what I get. So that's what's between here and you moving. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I hope that helped you, love. I hope that helped you. Oh, wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing from the cards is to think outside the box, because there are some avenues of earning money that are out there for you that you can tap into it. Yeah. So tap into that Leo creativity for sure. Yes, ma'am, Mizzy V. Absolutely. I tell you what, I don't know. I mean, oh, wow. Yeah, you're going to have to get creative and resourceful. You're going to have to pound the pavement. And it can be done. Maybe even consider a roommate, especially if there is a cat lover that you know. Wow. Got fired but started a new job. Okay. Well, good. Maybe that is going to be helpful. But I still feel like there's an additional income stream or side hustle that's untapped. I still feel that. I still feel that, and that's going to help you. I also feel like with the Seven of Cups coming out that you've got options out there as far as living that you've not considered. So you might just want to look at that. But I hope that that helps you. All right. Marshan, Spunky Bubbles. You're a nurse. Okay. All right. I got you. All right. So Marshan, let me timestamp for Marshan. Marshan, I'm 70 in May. Taurus Sun, Aries Moon, Sag Rising. Okay. My daughter is a Taurus Sun, Aries Moon, but she's not a Sag Rising. She's a Libra Rising. But I'm retiring in less than 2 weeks. Congratulations. Been dating my 40-year-old Aqua for 4 years. Will it last another year or? Let's find out, Marshan. Let's see how things look between you and this Aquarius going forward. How do things look for Marshan and this Aquarius going forward? With this Aquarius, how do things look for Marshan with this Aquarius going forward? Marshan and the Aquarius going forward. How does that look? How does that look for Marshan going forward with this Aquarius, please? The World, Knight of Pentacles, and the reverse Four of Pentacles. I don't see that. No, I don't think this is going to last. I think that someone is going to withdraw. The Aquarius, possibly. All right. I don't see this lasting another year. I don't think so, Marshan. Why is that? Why is that? Why doesn't this last? I think there's just some instability on the part of this Aquarius. I'm gonna be real with you. I see this Aquarius just backing away. Um and just not wanting to continue this, and I'm not sure why, but it just looks like this Aquarius makes a decision to cut this out, to be single. Yeah, I think he just doesn't want anything that's got long term with it. That's what I got. So, Lisa, you may be able to get ahead of the eviction showing up on your credit. That's another thing. And Sometimes, Lisa, you can you can offer to pay more of a deposit, a higher deposit, if it does show up. But if this is something that just has happened, it may not have hit your credit yet. So, but yeah, we can look at that for you for sure. All right, Vanessa, I got you too. Yours came through as well, Vanessa. All right, let me add you to the list. You're after Jocelyn. Ah. All right. So next up is Maria. Okay. So Maria is a Scorpio dealing with Mikhail, the Pisces. And we want to know where things are going between you two, where things will end up between you two. All right, Maria, let's see what we've got. Tell me how things look going forward between Maria and Mikhail. Maria the Scorpio and Mikhail the Pisces. 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 I don't think this is going to go anywhere. Six of Cups in reverse, Empress in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to find out why, but I see something not growing with the Empress card here. It may end with the Empress card coming in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. This may have to do with some deception or dishonesty. Let's find out. Let's find out, Maria. Somebody may have some baggage from the past with the Six of Cups here in the reverse. There may be something going on with that may be affecting things. Some bitterness, a grudge, I'm not sure. Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse, World in the upright, Three of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Somebody changes their mind on this thing and just throws their hands up. I see a lack of cooperation between you two with the Three of Wands here in the reverse. Somebody turns their back on this. Feels like it's too exhausting. So there's a lot of stability issues. There is very possibly some problems with communication, possibly deception. And I feel like there's some bitterness here about some stuff that went on in the past with you two. And I think that's creating some of the issue here. That's what I got. That's what I got, Maria. Unfortunately. There you go, Lisa. There you go. All right, Jocelyn. Let's see if we see Theo trying to come back into Jocelyn's life. Do we see Theo trying to come back into Jocelyn's life? Do we see Theo trying to come back into Jocelyn's life? Do we see Theo trying to come back into Jocelyn's life? Do we see Theo trying to come back into Jocelyn's life? Give me Theo's future actions toward Jocelyn, please. Give me Theo's future actions toward Jocelyn. Give me Theo's future actions toward Jocelyn. Theo's future actions toward Jocelyn. I know, I like that too. I like that name. In fact, I like the name Jocelyn too. Theo's future actions toward Jocelyn. Hey, little bit. How you doing? Page of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords both in the reverse. I don't think so. He may be with another person. Three of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. He may be with somebody else. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, he is absolutely staying withdrawn, staying to himself. Page of Cups in reverse. He is not moving forward with any sort of communication with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Hermit, he is definitely staying withdrawn. And I do have very strong third party energy here. So I feel like he's focused on someone else, right? That's what I feel. I think there's somebody else in the picture. Yeah. He's in a relationship. He's in a relationship, or he will be very soon. He's focused on somebody already. That's what I got. That's what I got. Hey, little bit. Cancer reading today? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly today, possibly tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I got, Miss Jocelyn. That's what I got. This is Missy V. Missy V, you're cracking me the hell up. I had just inhaled my vape and I read what you said and it made me laugh. Y'all listen. She says, she says, why did he choose to wait? Just listen. Why did he choose to walk away even though he says he loves me? Walter, a Scorpio. And this is the last question for this man because I'm done. That's fair. That's absolutely fair, Missy V. All right. Let's check in on this Scorpio. Okay, Jocelyn, good deal. Give me tell me about Walter the Scorpio and what the hell? What the helly? Sorry. I'm asking my cards, what the helly with this Scorpio? What the helly with Walter the Scorpio toward Vanessa? Scorpio may have abandonment issues. Let's see. What the helly with this Scorpio? Why did he walk away? Even though he said he loves her. Why did he walk away? Why did this Scorpio walk away? Strength card. Two of Cups. He did not lie to you. He does love you. Okay. He does love you. He's got trust issues. He gets so far, and then when the feelings get so deep, he runs because he's got trust issues. Five of Swords. He has a hard time opening up with the Strength card coming out. That's some past wounds with the Star card in the reverse that you may or may not know about. He doesn't like talking about his trust issues. He doesn't like talking about them. He does not like talking about hard stuff. And I don't think you may know about some trust issues, you may know about some past wounds, but you don't know the deepest ones. He ain't told you. But he's been hurt. Now, there's nothing you can do to fix that. Oh, really? So this makes sense to you that there's stuff that you are not picking up that you know you're picking it up intuitively, but he hasn't opened up to you about it, right? Um, he does. He loves the shit out of you. You're not. He told you the truth that he does love you. He absolutely does. I mean, that has come out again and again. All right, that has come out again and again, Vanessa. But he just has such a hard time trusting people. And the problem is, he's got to learn this thing about trust. It's not that you got to trust people, you got to trust yourself. And you got to be solid enough in yourself that you're okay, putting yourself out there and becoming emotionally vulnerable. It's kind of, there's a lot to that. I'll get a little bit more for you, Vanessa. Get a little bit more on this. Yeah, there's something in his past. Oh, God. He got hurt deeply. I believe this was a lover that hurt him very deeply. Okay. And it still haunts him. Um, it's possible, but there's something that hit him deeply. I'm talking deeply. Okay. And he is scared shitless. He's scared shitless. You can, Vanessa. You absolutely can. Um, that's what's up. He's a wounded person. Uh, I don't think he's a bad person, but I think he's one of those examples of people that doesn't want to hurt people, but they do that just because they themselves are so hurt. So yes, it's ultimately his responsibility to heal himself, but nonetheless, because you hurt other people even when you don't mean to or want to, and that's what's happened to you. This was a very deep connection that he was in, and it hit him hard. It hit him in the soul. Six of Cups in reverse, lovers, and now Tower reversed. This is interesting, Vanessa, because he feels very deeply for you. And this is going to not make sense. What I'm about to tell you is not going to make sense, but hear me out and I'll make it make sense. People like this, many times, will get with somebody else almost immediately and make a commitment. And let me tell you why. It's easy to commit to someone for an avoidant, okay? And that's what we're talking about here. Somebody with trust issues. It's easy for them to commit to someone. Why? Because they don't love them and they're not vulnerable. So if that person walks away, they don't get hurt. That happens a lot. So don't be shocked and don't be hurt if that happens. Just know ahead of time that's why that happens. All right. I would not be shocked if he does not do that. The problem with you is he did love you. That's the problem with you. And, to be with you meant he was putting his heart out there. To be with somebody he doesn't love, he can commit and be faithful. And just, yeah, that happens. I see that with these folks. And I don't see him in the cards doing that, but I'm just saying that happens a lot. I didn't see that, so I'm not predicting that on the cards per se. But I will just tell you, don't be shocked if that happens. And don't be, I know it would bother you, and I get why. But at the same time, keep it in the perspective of what's the big picture going on, right? Yeah, he's not really in a position to be in a healthy relationship with anyone, for sure. Right? That's what's up. I hope that helps, love. I hope that helps. Desi, you're up next. Desi just booked. Yes, absolutely. But Vanessa, you're welcome. And I love you too. And I hope that helps you at least to kind of, make some sense of things. And I get it. Trust me, I do. So, Desi, you asked me two questions and I think you just paid for one. Yeah, you just paid for one. Desi, are you here? Yeah, Green Eye Devil is right. She's right a lot of times. She's right a lot of times. Did y'all hear Baxter? He was shifting around on the floor and grunting. Did y'all hear that? Green Eyed Devil, did you hear that? You're laughing. I think you heard it. He's such a goober. He's such a goober. All right, we'll go ahead and read for Desi. Oh no, Vanessa. You'll heal. How could I not hear it? I know. He's such a goober, isn't he? He's such a goober. All right, let's see what's up. All right, I'm going to read Desi's first question since I don't see Desi here. So, Desi, let me timestamp for Desi. Hang on one second. It may be, Vanessa, that this is your big catalyst, you know. Not at all, Cartman. You can definitely buy a question. You definitely can. The information how to do that is right here. All right. So Desi, let me timestamp for Desi. All right, Desi. I'm going to do one question for Desi because she paid for one. She asked to, but she did put two down, but I'm just going to do the first one. All right. So I'm a Taurus. I want to know about me and the younger Aquarius that I'm in love with. What is he thinking and feeling for me? All right. Let's see about this Aquarius. Tell me about this Aquarius toward Desi. Tell me about this Aquarius toward Desi. Tell me about this Aquarius toward Desi. Tell me about this younger Aquarius toward Desi, the Taurus. CJ, me too. Tell me about this younger Aquarius toward Desi. Tell me about this younger Aquarius toward Desi. Well. Desi, this is what your Aquarius is in a bit of a dilemma. The Aquarius has love for you, feels like you're their person, and yet wants to be single and disappointed because they can't have bows. That's insane. So torn between being single and being with you. Very torn. There's love here from this Aquarius toward you. Tell me what's going on here. Give me the Five of Cups. Talk to me about this Aquarius, please. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Too hard? Too much responsibility? He's stuck on somebody that he's not talking to. He's stuck on somebody else too. That's another thing. Trista, I gotcha. You're after Desi. Um, he's stuck on another. There's a third party here that he's stuck on. I think it's an ex. It may be even an ex-wife or a baby mama. He's stuck on somebody else. There's definitely a third party here. It's like he wants to be able to see you and this other person too. He does have love for you though. I used to think you can't love two people, but I think you can. And I think this person does. So I think for now, this person feels like the best thing to do is just to hold back. Yeah. I think this person is going to, if they have not already withdrawn from you, I think they're going to. And that'll be what this person decides to do. Unfortunately. Des was up. That's what I got. I got Marsha on the list too. Trista, I spelled that wrong. There we go. All right. Trista is going to put her question in the chat. You know what you ought to do, Vanessa? Look at me telling you what to do with your life. Oh, Cassie, I got you too. Hang on a minute. No, Vanessa, are you on my Patreon? Anyway, Vanessa, I'm having a special on Patreon thing, and you can do two different ways. You can get 50% off your first month, or you can get 25% off if you do an annual membership. But you get access to all of my videos on shadow work. There's like 60 something, right? So, Trisha, I did not get it. It did not come up in the chat. Sometimes YouTube does not put it in the chat. So, what you may want to do is shoot it to me on an email. Shoot me an email real quick. Here's my email. Shoot me an email real quick. And pretty much, Greeny Joey, except Patreon is a lot bigger than Fam Jam. Patreon's a lot bigger. I still have some Fam Jam members, and we do a few things, but really, it's Patreon is a lot more comprehensive. It's also a lot more organized and easier to find things. But anyway, Vanessa, if you want those codes, Vanessa, I can give you the promo codes to get those discounts. Oh, did you, Trista? Okay. There it is. I see it. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see what we've got for you, love. All right. Tell me about the energies around this investment for Trista. Tell me about the energies around this long-term investment for Trista. Give me the energies around this long-term investment. The long-term energies around this investment. 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 It's a no. It's not going to pay off like you're hoping. It's not. I'm getting that they're not telling, there's something that's not known, that there's something that's, I don't know if there's like a secret out there or what, but there's something that is an unknown that I can tell you that when this comes out, it's going to make things, and so I'm getting, hold on to your money. Don't invest in this. Do not invest in this. Yeah, this is not gonna go like you want it to, Trista. What else? What? There'll be something else. Trista, there will be something else. You may already know about it, but there may be there's something else out here. There's another direction to put your money in that's going to pay off. There is another direction. So if you don't already know it, you are going to find out about another opportunity, and it looks better. And quite honestly, it's more exciting. You're going to know it. You're going to feel passionate or motivated about it. And that's going to pay off. And I think it's an unknown. Yeah, that's what I got. Go, Trista. Go, Trista. Go, Trista. Make your money. Make your money. You are going to make some money on something. It's just not that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, Mizzy, if you want, I can give you those Patreon codes. Let me get those for you real quick, okay? I got to find out where I put them. Okay, here it is. All right, so if you want to do 50% off the first month, oh, there's Amanda. Hang on a minute. If you want to do 50% off the first month, here's the promo code for the first month. Or if you want to do an annual, okay, I just put it in there, Vanessa. All right, so let's do, we're on Marsha next, I believe. I got you, Amanda. All right. Marcia is up next. So let me go to Marcia. I heard you telling her about, I saw you telling her about that. She's got to watch it. It's pretty funny. All right. So next up is Marcia. Let's see here. Here we go. So, Marcia, I don't know if you're here, but you paid for one question and asked two. But I will read your first question for you. Okay. So let's look at, and Marcia, by the way, is a Capricorn. We are looking at the stability around Marcia's job. Let's see what we've got. Tell me about the. Oh, really? If you want to, you can just go straight to Cash App or PayPal and just pay the difference, and I'll do your second question for you. Tell me about the stability around Marcia, the Capricorn's job. Tell me about the stability around Marcia's job. It's fine. It's fine, Marcia. Tell me about the stability for Marcia's job. Tell me about the stability for Marcia, the Capricorn's job. How does that look? How does that look? Hang on, Mizzy. Tell me about the stability around Marcia's job. This is insane. Here's what I think. I get this company that you're with rebounding from something, recovering from something. It's like it almost feels like you may get, it's possible that you would get laid off and then rehired. But I kind of feel it's like that's what I'm picking up. It's like there's this rebound. They're going to do you right. I do feel that way with the justice card here. Okay, I don't think you're going anywhere. I do think the company may be struggling a bit. Okay, Marcia. But I get that the company comes back and does well, and you remain. You remain. But I get that you've got nothing to worry about. There's been some stagnancy here, okay? But the company's going to be strong enough to overcome this. Okay? This company's going to overcome whatever this challenge is. So that's what I got, Miss Marcia. So I do feel like there's a challenging period that this company has been in or will, is going through, but they're going to overcome it and you're going to stick around. You're not going anywhere. So the company itself isn't stable, but your job security is, if that makes sense, right? Oh, wow. Okay, Marcia. Wow. Okay. And I got that, Marcia. So I'm going to go ahead and do that second question for you, love. You got rehired in January. Okay. I'm on Marcia right now, Cartman. So let's do your second question. Let's see here. The person or persons in charge at work ever let us work from home on a regular basis or even a partial hybrid basis. Currently can work from home if ill, doctor's appointments, or inclement weather. Let's find out, Marcia. It's so nice when you can. It's so nice when you can work from home. Trust me. So, Mizzy, yes, there's two different hang on one second, Marcia. There's two different prices, Mizzy. You'll want to do the Phoenix Rising, which is the upper tier. And if you hold on a minute, I'll give you my Patreon link, and I'm coming right back, Marcia. I'm so sorry. Here's my Patreon link. Okay, yeah, Green Eye Devil put it. It's not working for me either. But yeah, okay, Marcia. All right, so let's see about working from home on at least a hybrid basis or permanently. Let's see about that for you. Tell me about how does it look for Marcia to be able to work at home either some or all of the time? The order is right up here, Cartman. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The problem is the boss, the people in charge, they have this issue of trusting people to do their work while at home. That's the issue. Now, I think in time they will do this, but I don't think anytime soon. I don't think anytime soon. And I don't think it's for everybody. I think they're going to have to really feel good about you to be able to do that. So I think if you like where you're at and you can remain patient and just show them that you're trustworthy over time, I think you'll have a lot better chance of them opening up to the idea of it, right? That's what I got, Marcia. I think there is this, I do feel like they will do this, but I just don't think it's anytime soon. And I think it's only going to be for people that they really genuinely trust. So it's almost like you got to go above and beyond to show that you're transparent and trustworthy, sadly. It's crazy, Marcia, because whenever COVID hit, and I was working out of my house, I was so productive. I got so much more done at home than I ever did in the office. And I'm productive now because I can work out of my house. But I mean, I would be working at sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I mean, I had a salaried position. So, but I hope that helps, Marcia. I hope that helps. And I thank you as always. Let me check on something real quick. Cassie, you are next. Yes, people at work can be loud and boisterous, and then they want to come in and talk and all that kind of stuff. It's like, ain't nobody got time for all that mess. Ah, you know. Okay, so here's Kathy's question. Give me 1 second, Cassie. Okay. So, Cassie, things are very rocky at my job, not getting along with my super, who found out I found out was lying to me about things going on behind the scenes. He essentially was blaming his own mistakes on me. Oh my God. This caused my job to be in jeopardy, and I had no idea. Because of this, I need to know if my job plans on firing me. Let's see what's up, Cassie. Let's see what's up. Cassie, can I say something before I read for you? Your boss is a twat waffle. Okay. I just had to get that out. I just had to get that out, Cassie. Okay, now that I have said that, let me see about your future there. Tell me about Cassie's future where she works. Tell me about Cassie's future where she works. Tell me about Cassie's future where she works. Thank you, Marcia. You're so sweet. I've been in that situation before too. Tell me about Cassie's future where she works. They're definitely going to try to hold you back. Okay. They are definitely going to try to hold you back. I'm getting that you're going to find something else, Cassie, that's actually better. I think that's going to be your revenge as a better employment situation. I think you're going to find something. I think they're going to try to hold you back. I think they're going to create problems and blockages for you. I do see that. It's possible they would try to let you go, but at the same time, I think before they let you go, you're going to find something else that's better. So I definitely would. Yeah, you are. You're going to find something that you're a lot happier with. You're walking the hell away from this bitch. I would say that you are going to find something better. But that's what I got, Cass. That's what I got. You are. Let me tell you, I'm gonna channel Cassie. You gonna get you a job, Cassie? When you get your, and it's better. I am telling you, there's a, whatever this is better. Overall, you're going to see why this happened. Oh, I needed to leave because this is a better job anyway. It pays more and I'm happier here. That's what you're going to say. You're going to be like, I'm actually glad that that worked out that way because I'm happier here. Now, I'm going to channel you when you walk away. Deuces, bitches. I'm just going to dip. Okay. But seriously, yeah. You did choose two questions, Desi. You just paid for one, though, love. So I could only do one of them for you, babe. Yeah, that's what I would do. You know what? I'm a greenie Joey. Fuck a 2 week notice. Fuck them. That's how I feel. Your boss can literally go fuck his own face or her own face, whichever. I don't know if it's a male or a female, but yeah. The twat waffle boss. I had that happen to me before, and it's so disgusting. It's ridiculous. Aquarius. There you go. You're an Aquarius? Okay. Which I like Aquarians. I don't know if you know that, but I do. I absolutely like Aquarius folks. All right. I need to update the list because Amanda is, I got to put Amanda on the list. Where'd you go? Where'd the list go? There it is. Okay. So we got Rachel and then Amanda. I don't miss working in the corporate world. I know. But you know what? He is not worth it. He's not worth your energy. He is not worth it. He's a Virgo. So I know some great Virgos, but I know some asshole Virgos too. That's one of those signs that can be either way. I know. Well, and Greedy Joey is Virgo, and Greedy Joey's amazing. But I mean, there are other Virgos that I know that are amazing. But my dad was a narcissistic Virgo, so there's that. He could be a total twat waffle. Anyhow, that's what's up. Next up is Rachel, I believe. Yeah, I thought you were a Virgo. But Cassie, you got this. Okay, so this is Rachel. Let me timestamp for Rachel real quick. Yeah, see, that's what I think too, Cass. All right, so Rachel is a Gemini. Well, Rachel's already good people, y'all. She's a Gemini. I ran into my Cancer ex today and he was distant. We look into his current and overall feelings and potential future. Let's see what we can find out about this Cancer for you, love. Let's see what's going on. Tell me about this Cancer X toward Rachel, the Gemini. Tell me about this Cancer X toward Rachel, the Gemini. Tell me about this Cancer X toward Rachel, the Gemini. You're welcome, love. And thank you, Cassie, too. Tell me about this Cancer X toward Rachel, the Gemini. Tell me about this Cancer X toward Rachel, the Gemini. Gemini is still in love with you. I mean, Cancer. Cancer is still in love with you, Rachel. The Cancer's still in love with you. Cancer wants to make things right. I've got apology energy here. Like Magician, Justice, Ten of Cups. So that's what this Cancer is feeling toward you, Rachel. I want to see what else I can tell you. Because they're beside each other on the zodiac wheel, green-eyed devil. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, listen. There's some things going on here, Rachel, that you need to know about. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Okay, listen. I think he's been with somebody else and you may or may not have known it. Was he with a third party or do you know? Because I think that has something to do with this. I think things went kaputs between him and a third party and he needs somewhere to be. Now, he does have emotion for you, but there's some others there. I'm literally picking up a third party that he was with. Queen of Wands here in the reverse. He was literally probably living with this person with the Ten of Pentacles. He's gone through a divorce. There you go. There you go. He's struggling financially. I hate to tell you this, Rachel. I think he has love for you, but I also think he is what I refer to as a hobo sexual, H-O-B-O. He's having financial issues. King of Pentacles here in the reverse. He's not super stable either. That's another thing. He's not real stable. He's not coming out as real stable. He's got a lot of baggage, star reversed, a lot of unhealed wounds that he's not worked through. Nine of Cups in reverse. He is dealing with some, he's clingy. He feels like he's got to be with somebody. He's got some codependency issues. He has an aversion to being by himself. So, is he coming towards you? I would say absolutely. And I also feel like he's a hot mess and is going to inadvertently hurt someone, you or whoever he ends up with. He doesn't want to be single. Now, does he have emotion for you? He does. His intentions are there. But unfortunately, he's got those unhealed wounds, and that's the hand that rocks the cradle, because that's in the subconscious. No maybe to it. The only thing I would say to you about your last question, so maybe stay away, take the maybe out. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. I saw that, Amanda. Thank you. I hope that helped you, Rachel. And thank you, Rachel, by the way. If he hasn't done work. That's funny. What did it autocorrect to wildlife? That's funny. I can have feelings, but if he hasn't done the work, he has not done the work. He has not. He has an aversion to being single. And therein lies the challenge, right? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad it helped you, love bug. I'm glad it helped you. And thank you, my fellow Gemini. Amanda says, do your thing. Okay. Let me timestamp for you, Amanda. I have no doubt, Green Eyed Devil. There are entire books that are written about the dynamic between Geminis and Scorpios. So, yeah. All right. So, Amanda says, do your thing, whatever comes out. I'm a Leo, he's a Libra. All right. I'm going to go look at your second question too, just so I can cheat. Okay, I'm confused. You didn't ask a second question, Amanda. Or did you want me to read about the connection and then or whatever comes out? Make sure I know what to do for you, Amanda girl. You know what? I could see that too, Green Eyed Devil. Amanda, where are you, love? Amanda. Amanda. Where is Amanda? That's so crazy, CJ. I can see it, Green Eyed Devil, because they're so opposites. And so is Gemini with Scorpio and Capricorn. I could totally see it. because there's a lot that can be learned on both sides from those signs. I could see that, Green Eye Devil. All right. I don't know where Amanda is, but I'm going to do those two questions. All right. First, tell me about. Hey, Jonah. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda. The Leo. Oh, let me get my feisty, fiery feline energy going. Feisty, fiery feline. Oh, okay. I got you, love. I got you. All right. Tell me about this Libra. Tell me about this Libra. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Tell me about this Libra toward Amanda the Leo. Eight of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Ten of Pentacles. This is insane. Is this person, you've got history with the Libra, Amanda? Let me know, because I think you do with the Eight of Cups in reverse coming out. Look at Queen of Wands here. In reverse. I think this Libra wants you back, or is not over. I think the Libra wants you back, but God, this Queen of Wands in reverse is so strange. Why is that? Oh, okay. I got it now. The Libra wants you back and doesn't want you to know, is being quiet about it. Why is this Libra giving you the silent treatment? This Libra is literally giving you the silent treatment, even though they want you back. This Libra is super invested. The Ten of Pentacles is the outcome on this thing. What? That's the intention of this Libra. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. That's a comeback around, or a hung up on you, or a not over you energy all day long. I want you back. The reason the Queen of Wands is in reverse is because they're not living authentically. They're hiding their true desires, their true passion. And when I clarified that, yeah, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, and the Page of Cups in reverse. All right. So, for real, this Libra wants you, but doesn't want you to know it. Doesn't want to make. Why is this person giving Amanda the Leo the silent? I gotta get the tea on this. Why is this person giving her the silent? Why is this crazy Libra giving her the silent treatment? Why won't this Libra just come forward? Why is that? Tell me more about this Libra. Libra may be mad about about something? Could Libra be mad about something? Or salty about something? And for that reason, pouting or giving you the silent treatment? It's possible that that's what's going on. Yes, oh, how dare you? How dare you ignore me? The Libra is salty about something. I don't know what it is. Libra wants you back all day long, but wants you to make the first move. Libra's like, I want Leo to, I want you to chase me, Leo. But Libra's salty about something, but Libra does want you back. But they're giving you the silent treatment because they're salty. Libra wants you to make the first move. Libra says it's on Amanda to make things right. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if this Libra is just being in victim mode or whatever, but that's where Libra is. And Libra's pretty adamant about this. Libra's like, I am not going to go toward Amanda. She's going to have to come toward me. Yeah, I want her back, but I'm not going to, she's going to have to come toward me. To the point the Libra would let you go rather than bend. Is Libra in their ego a little bit? Yes, Libra's in their ego. I got you. Libra is acting like a heathen. Libra is acting like a twat waffle. Libra's very much, oh my God, Libra's being so ornery. Look at this. Look at this ornery energy. Contrary, egotistical. That's what I got. So I think Libra is being very prideful and egotistical toward you, Amanda, and wants to be chased. Which you can do what you want to, Amanda, but you know what I would say to that. Leos don't chase. What should she do? What is important for her to know about this situation? What's important for her to know about this situation? What's important for Amanda to know? Okay, here's what I just got because I saw the Six of Wands come out sideways. If you give to this, you'll be constantly having to stroke this person's ego. It's like feeding a monster. It's like feeding a monster. He is in love with you. He does. He has feelings for you. And he's very sexually attracted to you. But I also am getting the impression that he's not for you. He's not for you. He's too big for his britches. You'll be exhausted dealing with this guy. He would exhaust you. He would be exhausting to deal with. He's not, he's not for, yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. He would constantly be antagonistic. Yeah, he's argumentative. Three of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. He's argumentative. And he would blame you. You would always be the one having to pick up the slack and take responsibility. He didn't want to ever admit, this person does not want to ever admit whenever they do something wrong. This would be a fucking disaster. Wow. Wow. So that's what I got. Let me see what else you need to know in general. What else does Amanda need to know in general? What else does Amanda need to know in general? I know, right, Greeny Joey? Can I tell you something, Amanda? I am not a mental health professional, okay? But this hoe is very narcissistic. I don't know if they're a full-blown narcissist or not, and I'm not a professional anyway, but this person is so narcissistic in their ways. This Libra is a hot mess. What else does Amanda need to know? What else does Amanda need to know? Anything else she needs to know in general? Marion Carey. Probably sings soprano too. There's some patterns here, Amanda. You first of all, the cards are saying you need to fly the coop. It's time to fly. The Eight of Wands, High Priestess. It's time to do some inner work to break some patterns. Nine of Wands in the reverse. This has you exhausted, and you don't even probably know it. Okay, this person, I'm just going to say this. This person has narcissistically abused you. Okay, and because of that, it's time for you to do some recovery work. I don't want the last thing I want for you, Amanda, is to get with another narcissistic piece of shit. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's why. Well, what I think you should do is take a break from romance altogether and get on a shadow work journey. Okay. That's going to help you to better get into a better energetic vibration, not be so quick to subconsciously choose someone who is narcissistic, because right now you might likely do that. Okay. And sometimes it takes up to a year or even more to see true narcissistic energy. People can wear that mask for a long time. So you might want to get yourself onto a shadow work journey, because there's some patterns here that you need to bust out of, literally. It's not wrong to want for love at all, but you're stuck. It's kind of like you're stuck. You need to heal. You're stuck and you need to heal. Literally. You're not going to be alone forever. You're not going to be alone forever. But what I do feel like is if you'll do some energy work, you'll be a lot more discerning. You'll be a lot better able to read people's energy, and you'll know when people are lying to you. Yeah, it's time to maybe rest. I do see you in a long-term relationship after you do some healing, though. But that's what I feel like, bud. That's what I think. Oh, Joseph just booked. I hope that helps you, sweetie. Joseph. Joseph in the house. Joseph, you came just at the right time because you're next. There's Ultravolva. How you doing? Good to see you. That is so sweet, Amanda. Thank you. I love that. I appreciate you. Amanda, you deserve you Amanda, do I really need to say all that? You know, right? You know. You know you deserve way better than that. Way better than that. Not yet, Joseph. I did a live stream yesterday outside and it was about 74 when I was doing that live stream, so it's really nice. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 84 and I am going to have my happy butt in my pool. Green Eye Devil, that's actually the name of a band, a musical group called Ultravolva. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see, Joseph. What's up with Joseph? It is, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, yes, Greeny Joey, absolutely. I'll have to tell you about that. So, Joseph the Pisces, what do I need to know right now? I love those kind of questions. All right, let's see what's up. Joseph the Pisces. What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? I'm glad you popped in, Ultravolva. What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? What does Joseph the Pisces need to know? Focus? What about it? What about it? You need to focus on money. Work, money. There's something you got your mind on, and it needs to be on something else. Joseph, you got your money, you got your mind elsewhere, and you need to bring your mind back to the tangible things, work, career, saving money. I think something's got your attention. You may be a little bit distracted. Tell me more. I'm getting you need to save your money up for something. Something here. Tell me more. I get this too. Joseph, In your workplace, be careful who you trust, especially if you decide to look for another job or go in a different direction. Don't tell nobody at work. In fact, keep your business to yourself at work in general, okay? Not everybody at your work can be trusted. What is this about? There's somebody in your past that feels like they fumbled you, but they feel like they can't come back around, that they've burned that bridge. All right. Um, I don't see this person reaching out to you, but that's just their feeling. Yeah, I'm just getting a real strong urge to tell you to really focus on work and your money and your career. I don't know if this makes any sense or not. You may have some decisions to make around your career too. Oh, Amanda, thank you for that. I think two of wands here. What's this fork in the road? What's this fork in the road? There's something, Joseph. Okay. Listen, there is an opportunity that you are going to manifest. You have an opportunity to manifest something that's going to be a lot easier, and yet the money's going to be better. I don't know if this is self employment or a new job or what, but you have the opportunity. I don't think it's happened yet, but I think you're going to manifest this, and I think it's going to make things a lot easier for you. Like the work just looks easier. The work just looks easier. Yeah. And it's going to make you successful. Okay. But you got to focus on your career. You're going to be very successful at something different, something new. What else does he need to know about this? You're not, okay. There may be somebody that helps you out in this thing. There may be like a mentor or something of that nature, or just somebody that's very helpful to you in this process. I don't know if somebody introduces you to somebody that needs to hire you or what it is, but you're going to run across somebody that is helpful. But I also get that you need to start going down this road, and whoever this mentor, helper person is, will appear at the right time. Okay. It's long term. It's happiness. Yeah, it may be self employment or you working out of your home. This looks really good for you, Joseph. This looks really good for you. So that's what I got. Very good read. I know. I love that for you, Joseph. What a fantastic reading. How nice is that? Whoop, whoop. Go, Joseph. Go, Joseph. I love that. Happy belated birthday, too. I don't know if you are here on your birthday, because we just finished Pisces season, but I know you had to have just had a birthday. Money, retirement, savings, and such, and for school and for career. You got a budgeting course. Wow, isn't that okay? So you're headed in the right direction. You're absolutely headed in the right direction. Yay, you. Been looking at new auto insurance. Wow. So you've been kind of restructuring your budget. Good for you. Because you can get deals on auto insurance, depending on where you are and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It makes a huge difference. It can, you know. So guess what, y'all? I think we are going to wrap it up. Joseph, you got here right in time. It's slow to do all this, but I'm glad I'm at least trying to make it more of a focus. Yep. Didn't do it as much before. You know, Joseph, I'm going to tell you something funny about Pisceans sometimes. This isn't always true, but it's true a lot. Pisces folks, and look, Pisces folks crack me up. Hey, Gerald, what's up? Pisces crack me up. So I say this in like a cute thing. This is like the cute thing about Pisces, okay? Pisces walk around with their head in the ethereal. They literally are in the spirit world many times more than they are in the physical world. And Pisces look at things like paying bills and dealing with money and all that kind of shit. They would just really rather not. That is just, they do not want to deal with that stuff. They don't want to have to deal with that. That's just drudgery to Pisces, right? And Pisces, sometimes it's like they'll have the money, but they just won't pay their bills because they don't want to deal with that shit, right? And so I wonder if you're getting that urge and then spirit's just confirming it today that you're going in the right direction to start focusing more on that. And I know it's hard. Listen, I know it's hard. You're in love with a Pisces. Okay, Gerald. But that's what's up. You love being in your own world. I get it. I'm a 12th house stellium. I got a lot of Pisces in my chart, Joseph. And I do. I'm like that. I can literally entertain myself for hours, and I just do not get lonely. I just do not. I paid my rent through June to help have some more padding. Good for you. Through June 30th. Look at you. Look at you, Joseph. I'm proud of you. That's awesome sauce. That's awesome. But yeah, Pisces are always in their own little world. You would laugh, Joseph. I've got a video about Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces. I've got a video about Neptune over on my astrology section on um, Patreon. And Neptune was a fun planet to talk about. That was a fun planet. Neptune is just like out there. Thank you, Joseph, as always. I appreciate you. Me too, Green Eye Devil. I love that. But you're welcome, Joseph. And thank you as always. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. What does Green Eyed Devil need to know? Have I heard of what now? Let's see here. I know who Gustav Holst is, but I have not heard Neptune. Ooh, okay. I'm writing this down. I love classical music, right? Neptune. Holst. I probably would like that. I probably would. Thank you for telling me about that, Joseph. The planet. I remember the planets. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go back and listen to that. Thank you, Greeny Joey. All right. What does Green Eyed Devil need to know? I remember that. I had forgotten all about that until you reminded me. Mars is the popular one. I bet that one's fun. Green-eyed devil. What does green-eyed devil need to know? You gotta work on trust issues. You gotta work on trust issues. Love is coming, but not yet, because you got to work on some trust issues. I do see new love, but not just yet. Hey, Gerald. So, I tell you what, I'll read for you, Gerald. Here's how you can read. You can book a reading, right there, and I'll read for you, Gerald, if you want. But you have love coming, but not yet. Just stay in your optimistic Jupiter energy, but also work on trust issues. You got a past person here in your energy, but the problem is they can't tell the truth. That's the obstacle with that one. Does she know who this is? Yeah, you're not talking to that person. You're not speaking to that person, you and that past person. But I've got a new person here. It's not yet, though. Ace of Cups, but in the reverse. Ooh, God, the Lover's card just flipped out on that one. So yeah, there's an amazing connection out there. There's an amazing connection out there. Leo, Gemini. And it would be new. In fact, I'm not sure you've met this person yet. You haven't. You haven't met this person yet, Green Eye Devil. You don't know him yet. That's what I got. That's what I got. Doc, how you doing, love bug? Good to see your smiling face. Yeah, that was a nice reading, Green Eye Devil. A lot came out then. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. If I could sing, you know. There you go. Yeah, you don't know this person. I mean, they are brand new. So good for you. But yeah, that's when love bites you in the ass when you're not even paying attention to it. Yeah, that whistling part of that song is cute. Oh, that sounds nice, Doc. Took some time off visiting family and friends in Arizona. I hope that you're having fun, Doc. I hope you're having a good time. That's it. Just trying to get through your day. Wham, bam, alakazam, right? I love that. Oh, Greeny Joey, you were talking about Baxter earlier. He jumped. I don't know if you missed the story about Baxter, but I don't know, probably about what, Green Eye Devil, what, 2 weeks ago? I was, he was outside and I heard a sploosh and he had jumped in the pool and he got out, but he jumped in the pool. So, but he's got webbed feet. So he's going, I promise you, as soon as I get in that pool, he's going to be in it. I promise you that. He will. He's sitting here looking at me because I put my cards down, so he thinks I'm done. Let me pick my cards up so he won't. Look, he's already getting restless. He already got up. Oh, how sweet is that? Your little sister cried when you showed up. Oh, that is precious. It's been 2 years. Too long. I'm glad you got to go back. I'm glad you got to visit with your family. That's so nice. I'm sure you made your little sister's day. He heard me say pool. You know what? You're probably right, Greedy Joey. I swear. He's always walking around the edge of that thing, sniffing of that pool and stuff. I promise you, when I get in that pool, and it's been just a little bit too cool to get in. I mean, I've got a pool heater, but I haven't figured that out. I haven't turned the pool heater on. Probably could have turned the pool heater on and gotten in already, but I haven't. But anyway, the cement pond. Yep, the Beverly Hillbillies. The Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, I've heard that it's hot there already. You're heading back tonight? Oh, well, safe travels. Are you driving or flying? I just realized Trista sent me a tip. That was so sweet. All right. Well, I guess that guy didn't want to do a reading. I haven't heard back from him, so oh my God, yes. Sing Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. And then I don't know the rest of it. I was young when that show used to come on. You're driving. Well, have safe travels. You know, if you're driving, just turn the radio up or your playlist and just jam. Just jam. It'll be fun, Doc. It will be fun. Yeah. New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Right? I had forgotten that part, Green Eyed Devil. That's hilarious. It will get any song out of your head, Kistra. And yes, playlist or tarot. Hey, yeah, you could listen to me, dog. Eva Gabor. She was fun. She was funny. Jaja. Playlist or tarot readings. There you go. Doc, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but I did an all signs by the pool. I did it outside. It was so pretty yesterday here. God, it was gorgeous. And it was like in the mid 70s. The sun was out. It was beautiful. And yeah, we had a good time yesterday. I'll do it again. I will definitely do it again. There you go. But I'm excited because it's going to be warm tomorrow and I'm going to try to get in the pool tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think yeah, I had fun. I had fun yesterday. That was a fun day. You'll catch tonight. I may be heading to Kentucky for work. So, oh, wow. Okay. I've got a friend who is up in that area. Doc. You did tell me that, Green Eyed Devil. That's why I got you your own floaty. That's why I told you that. So you'd have your own. Both of our floaties have their individual drink holders. You know what else I want, though? I want one of those floating things that you can put snacks in. My Jupiter in Taurus wants a floating thing that you can tether to your, you know, floaty that's got, you can put snacks in it. Right on the Tennessee River. Oh, wow. That sounds like a pretty area, Doc. That sounds nice. Push her off. Right. I know. Knowing me, Baxter may knock me off of the floaty. He's going to be getting in the pool for sure. Won't you, Baxter? Where are you? The floaty could. Yes, exactly. I want one of those floaty ice chest floaty things. Come here. You're such a goober. Well, Doc, I hope you don't have a real long drive. Are you going to be driving all night? You know what? I'd rather drive at night. I like driving at night. I don't mind it. Oh, he'll be doing laps to the rivers, make river radios. Oh, wow. That's an idea, Doc. I love that. I love that. 6 hours. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah. You'll be okay, Baxter. Take care, Greenie Joey. Love you. Thank you. That sounds so cool, though. I love the rivers, especially like the rivers that have like a current and they're real clear. You know, heading to Vegas. Oh, really? I know someone in Vegas. I know someone who lives in Vegas. I have a friend in Vegas, a very close friend, a very, very close friend. I'm eating some chocolate, by the way. One and a half days from Vegas to Tennessee. Or do you live in Vegas, Doc? You do? You live in Vegas, Doc? That's crazy. I did not know that. Green Eyed Devil does too. I don't just need to get on a plane and come to Vegas. When you're not in. Oh, okay. Hey, baby, let's go to Vegas. Kiss a single life goodbye. Oh, he definitely is Ultra Volva. He definitely is like, mine. He laid back down and he's mad. I've heard Utah is beautiful. I know we do have restaurants to go to, me and you. We've talked about this. I need to come to Vegas. You also need to come to Alabama. Ah, okay. Yes, I want to go to Marie Callender's. Yeah. You do. You got to come here and go and eat some Kaneka sausage. There is nothing that compares to Kaneka sausage. I did not know that, Doc. What part of Alabama? I'm in South Alabama, Doc. I live on the coast. I just moved back here, but I was living in Tuscaloosa. I lived in Birmingham for a while too. I loved Birmingham. That was fun. Yeah. Oh, that was down on Dolphin Street and kind of like the historic area. That diner you're talking about, Green Eyed Devil. That did look good though, didn't it? Her base camp is in Alabama. Oh, she's in Germany, but her base camp is Alabama. Okay. Wow. Tell her thank you for her service. We got to get you some fried shrimp, fried crab claws, steamed. I make it. I make the Kaneka sausage. I'll like do a stir fry and I'll brown it in a skillet, like in bite-sized chunks, and then put brown sugar in there. Oh God, that's so good. That's good, Green Eye Devil. My Kaneka sausage with brown sugar is mm, really ultra vulva because that's where I live. That's where I live in Mobile. In fact, a while back I posted a Mardi Gras picture of myself. I think that's still my profile picture on TikTok too. Gout by the time I get back. We can make that happen, Green Eye Devil. But Yeah, maybe a Mardi Gras is fun. Ultra vulva. Wow. That's crazy, Doc. But yeah, we just finished Mardi Gras not too long ago. As you probably know, Ultra vulva. And that was fun. That was fun. We had a good time. Jambalaya. That's more a Louisiana thing. I don't really care for jambalaya, to be honest. She's out of the army, but she contracts. Oh, okay. That's great. It's great, Doc. I love that. You just go there all the time. That is so cool. I did not know that. I did not know you had been to my home. That's my hometown. Ultra Volva Mobile is my hometown. I've lived other places, but this is home. I did enjoy living in Tuscaloosa. I loved living in Birmingham too, but I really loved Tuscaloosa. It was I mean, I needed to leave. It was time to go, but I I miss Tuscaloosa. There's a lot I miss about living in Tuscaloosa because I'm a big Bama fan. It was great. I was like 6 minutes from the stadium. It was really fun. Just a fun place to live. I would live there again in a heartbeat, except I love my house that I have. But yeah, I loved my house in Tuscaloosa, but I like this one better because I love the pool. Right? Yeah, she is a legend. She did for 14 years, and oh my gosh, she's a little firecracker, Doc. Oh, that's so awesome. She sounds amazing. She sounds amazing. I bet she sounds like a little badass. I like her already. Her nickname, Little Bird. Oh, how cute. That is so adorable. Yeah, I love that song, Gangsta's Paradise. Been spending most my life. Yep, I like that song. But yep, Roll Tide. That's right. I There's my Roll Tide stuff. Can you see it? My Roll Tide stuff right back there. I don't know if you can see it, Ultra Volva. But I've got a Bama cheerleader. I've got some jade elephants and a couple of signs. One of them says Tuscaloosa is my happy place. She was the daddy's girl. Oh, how sweet. That is amazing. She sounds like a very accomplished young woman. I know you're proud of her. Will you stop? You need to chill your buns. Do y'all hear him? If I picked up the cards, he'll stop. Hold on, let me pick up the cards and start shuffling them. He'll chill out. He'll chill out. Watch him. He's gonna go lay down and grumble. You know how he does, Green Eyed Devil. Watch. Oh wow. That's great. He laid down. He's laid down and when he laid down, he went, She might have gone somewhere else, Green Eye Devil. She might have gone somewhere else. Oh, yeah, he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. Ultraviolet Baxter's ridiculous. Ultraviolet, you know Baxter has his own channel, right? He does. Baxter has his own channel. He has 70 something followers. He posts pictures every once in a while, Baxter does. I'll go get his link and put it in the chat. He's ridiculous. That's his channel link. So yes, he has followers. Oh yeah, he's crazy. He's a hot mess. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night and get off of here. It's been fun talking to you guys. I had a great time. Thanks to everybody who booked. I will get timestamps up shortly. Oh, okay, Doc. I gotcha. I know, me too, Ultraviolet. I love my dogs. I love all animals, but Baxter, that's my little bestie. Oh, she learned to fly in Egypt. Wow. That's so cool. She's something else. I'm impressed, Doc. She's a little badass. I love her. I'm proud of her for you. I love that. Guess what, Doc? Mine turns 21. Oh, I was enlisted and got out as an OS3. Oh, okay. Um, my daughter, which I have one daughter, you sucked. Thank you, Ultravulva. My daughter turns 21 here in about less than 2 weeks. So that's pretty crazy. I only have one, but she turns 21, which is crazy. Anywho. Ugh. But I think I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank y'all. Bye, y'all.